You know, I could almost listen to that all day. Except that I really, 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 I mean, I like it and all, but I don't really like to listen to it almost constantly 24/7. I mean, no offense or anything to this track, but I absolutely love it. I actually think it's great music. It's just, that's why I have my own music. And it's pretty good music to listen to. I mean, honestly, I would never bash any good music. Actually, I wouldn't even bash bad music either. To the point that I said, well, you shouldn't listen to it unless you just don't want to. That would be the only time I ever would recommend you don't listen to it. That's it. Like country music, it's not really bad music. Like like no one listens to it, or it's just horrible. Then no one should ever listen to it. No, it's just that it's horrible for me, and I don't like it. I respect it, but I don't like it. And I won't hold it against you if you listen to country music. And if you don't like to listen to it, then don't listen to it. Just like any other music out there. If you don't like it, then don't listen to it. That's your business. I mean, music is music, you know? I don't care if you listen to rap, rock and roll, or whatever else. That's your business, man. If you don't want to listen to it, then that's your own business. You know, why not? So, anyway, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I know I am. I forgot about this. It's been a day and I've been recording almost all day with Final Fantasy VII. And I'll tell you what, even though I took a break from it, and I caught up back more on it. So I'm total, probably about, what, I don't want to say 5 or 6 episodes. They're not going up at the same time, but they are going up at the same day. And I'm down to, I think, one more episode I gotta upload. And then I gotta upload Final Fantasy IV. Then I'll upload this video after I'm done with it. And I'll tell you what. Anyway, yo, it's DaBLackKing, and welcome back. Welcome back to DaBLackKing Plays. It's a Cold 1. Last episode, we got prepared somewhat. We were going over some things. And in this episode, we're going to do some things. First, we'll start off with our equipment. Make sure everyone's equipped. You, sir, are not equipped all the way. That's not a good thing. Yeah, we'll put the Chaos Shield on you. And for some reason or another, you don't have that on. Okay, yeah, and we want to put you on there. It says, yeah, I unlocked some things on here that I wouldn't normally for anything else, but we're going to do it anyway because of this fight coming up. And this is completely optional, by the way. So, just so you know for the record. And I think Mangish belongs as the first or second role. Just depends on what kind of equipment you're on. It would make more sense that way. Depends on what kind of equipment you're actually equipping, to be honest. And we're going to go ahead and go level grind a little bit for these guys, for at least Tai-Ho anyway. And then we're going to go and take on, the other musketeers. With us 6 going up against them. So, yeah. This is what I recommend that you do at this point. This is another bonus episode, but, yeah, we'll get on to the main storyline after this, because it won't take us that long. As a matter of fact, I might just go ahead and recruit some Stars of Destiny off-screen as well. But either way, what we have up here will not be on the other file. We might still get the upgrades, but it won't be as good. I'm going to tell you why, because we don't have him. And we won't have another character either, but it'll come in time. I'm gonna let you hear this one time only, because I'm gonna say it again when the time comes, which will be soon enough. I'm going to give you this hint. I'm going to say pawn. I'm going to try to anyway. On both these files. For sure on this file, because this file is more prominent and more important, at least for the one that started existing. Look at that. We finally have our last shop, you know, where we can do things with, but we can't buy any antiques. We can appraise them, you know. This guy should have like a bunch of new equipment up here because we went to him. Now the unfortunate thing is that, yeah, I kind of skipped the forward ahead a little bit, but it won't affect anything, so don't worry about it. I won't be doing it in the second file though. I might actually go ahead and at least release the file anyway, just so I can get these 3 characters that we're gonna get anyway. I might, and I might not. I mean, I could do it just practically in the point of the game, because I know I could still get what's his name. I just I don't know if it's gonna be right then or not. But when I go to some other area that we can't get to right now, because you know how there's nothing at. I'm gonna give you another hint. That'll be another hint. You'll be notified later on. I mean, you already have one, but this is the second one. You'll have a third one with dialogue of what they're gonna say, but you'll know when that time comes. I'm not gonna spoil it beyond that. So let's see. Yeah, Lorimar. Okay, you'll notice that there's nothing here. That's your hint and clue. It's like we saw it the first time. So that's your hint and clue. Now that I told you as well, you'll get something else as well to that end, to that effect. That's a clue. I'm not going to spoil it for you because you haven't seen it yet. And if you're watching my LP or playthrough of it. So anyway, let's see. Not an LP, a playthrough. Bigger difference and a better way to go. Anyway, not really. Sorry, I'm just tired. I don't really care that they're doing it. It's just, I don't like when people try to compete, try to take the spotlight away from my content. I don't care about me. It's not about me. It's about my content. Because if they try to override my content, that means, well, I'm not going to get what needs to be necessary. My content. But I'm just saying. So I'm more worried about the content than I am myself, because it doesn't really affect me personally, but it does affect my content. Every time someone overrides my deal, no matter what game it is, it's like, I'm doing these games already. What do you want? Basically, let's see. I guess we'll go from Tien. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to sharpen up this guy. So another thing I want to do is I want to max out his weapon. because... Ooh, Mizuki. That's a reference to something else that's later on, but not in this game particularly. Just something else. Okay, so we've maxed out that. I could go ahead and max out this if I wanted to. I'm just going to go ahead and give him a level 11. And I'm going to give you a level 11 for now. Yeah, we should be fine with that. So, you know. I haven't even talked to these guys yet, so I don't think anyway. Oh, in this file anyway. So we can go ahead and basically do that. It's a good idea to heal up and everything. So you might be seeing this, but you won't be seeing it in the next game. Headgear. Headgear is not the ultimate equipment. It is like next to the ultimate equipment. The actual ultimate equipment is, well, what we already have on the last two players. And it's unfortunate that we gotta wait later in the game for it. It actually comes far more handy early enough. At that point in the game, it's still useful, but it's just not, you know. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just like off screen here and equip everybody with the ultimate equipment here and just get that over with. After I get what's his name up. So... I still have yet to actually even unlock the whole idea of going back to talk to, you know, Matthew in this file. The other file is still there. It's just, yeah, we still got to do that. That's unfortunate, but that's just the way things go. We need to, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade everybody. I can take it back off if necessary, but I think I'll just leave it on because really, as good as headgear is, might as well just keep the ultimate gear on because the ultimate gear actually is healing gear. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, that's the truth, unfortunately. Headgear, like I said, headgear is pretty good once you get it, but if you can get your hands on silver armor, so you know anything to do with healing on items or armor, yeah, that's the best way to go. And it's very rare that you can even get it, no matter where you're at. I think you might get it more often professionally in the Sonar prison, and it's just more, you know, percentage-wise. But otherwise, it's not really gonna be just like, oh, you're gonna get it in a snap like that, you know. But you know, just more of a percentage ratio. You know, and plus you're going to need it for other areas as well. So, yeah, you might as well just keep with it. And true enough, we're going to have to wait later on enough before we can update. I'm not worried about everybody in the game actually getting it. Just the main characters that we're going to be using throughout the entirety of this game. That's the only ones that really matter at this point anyway. Especially the ones that we're going to be using. Well, the ones that I'm also worried about are the ones that I'm going to have to use for, like, recruiting Stars of Destiny, depending on whether or not they actually need to actually level up and be useful. They're actually more strength-wise if you had them with the best equipment for, even if you had to put headgear on them for the war battles. So, yeah, if you put that on them, with medicines and stuff, I don't know if the medicines will do anything for you as far as war battles, but I do know that the more strength and more stuff you have on them, especially the levels on all your characters, it'll help you more professionally with war battles. But again, it's completely optional and you don't really need them. It doesn't really stop you from losing if you're meant to lose. And it don't stop you from losing troops either once you lose them. But at least you'll have a lot more strength on the battlefield and stuff. So, that much I do know. You know. Even if you don't actually use those characters, it's a good idea to go ahead and build them up as best you can. You don't have to have them with the ultimate gear in the game, which is the final pieces. Which again, I'm not going to equip everybody in the game with it, because you know how long that would take? Far too long. And I'm not about to do that. I don't even know why we're here. I think we were just here to heal up, basically. Let's see. Are we all healed up? No, we're not. But we're sufficient enough to go ahead and start taking on them. At least. We don't need to be too far leveled up, but enough to do that. Which I'm going to be right back, and I will meet you over where we need to be with Taiho and Yamku. Okay, so before I go over there, this is what you could do. If you're putting on magic runes, which if you wanted to, you could, even though that we already have a magic rune like Taiho, which is the speed rune, or not speed rune, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, holy rune, not the true holy rune, because there's a difference for some reason. I guess the true holy rune makes you more faster. I don't know. But anyway, if you're going to do that, you need to equip them with magic bonus, because it helps them grow up the magic. DVD KMP, you don't need to put, or, well, excuse me, whatever name you put him as, even if it's the name of, I think it's Ryu, or Ryoyu, I'm not really sure. But anyway, whatever name you choose for that guy, which is the only one you can name in this name, which is weird, but anyway. Yeah, you don't have to put that on there because he won't need it. But yeah, so that's what you would need to do. Again, if you can put auto recover HP, even though the defense would suck like crap, but it still would be a lot more feasible for recovering your HP. Rose Butch is not that useful because there's only one entire person in this entire game. I mean, in this game that equips that. I don't even know why you would need more than one. But either way, I'll see you later. Oh, here's some things right here you could use, like Power Ring or Speed Ring. But you only have a choice. Guard Ring actually is not that useful in this game. It's useful as far as defense-wise, for defensive purposes. But, like, let's say you need to increase other stats. It's actually more useful in the next game, and I'll go over that when the time comes. But you know, well, we could use Golden Necklace, you know, and there's like armor you'll notice that nobody can wear, but you'll find people that will. We just can't equip anybody. Like Blue Ribbon, unfortunately, I believe is only for women. I think anyway, I'm not sure on that. But the reason I have 2 wing boots on Cleo is because, for reasons, it makes her much more powerful in speed, and it makes her have a much more advantage type when you need to have her in the back row, because she's going to be in the back row anyway. She's a back row kind of character, no matter whether you're using her for spells or attacks. So either way, she's more useful that way. Plus, you know, because it's more than tenfold. So there you go. Anyway, I'm not going to equip her. I might equip her with some ultimate gear later on. But right now, I'm trying to equip people with... See, like right now, I can make... Like, power gloves give you powered opponents, but so does a power ring. The difference is that the power ring has a lot less defense. And it kind of sucks. It doesn't suck as far as giving you power, but defense, it might go up a little bit, but you have a lot more ratio of this, and you're going to wind up sacrificing to not even bother with it when you put on whatever equipment you can handle in this game. Like Cape of Darkness is not that great. It's useful, don't get me wrong, if you want to equip someone with it. But it's not really all that powerful compared to what you can get that's way better. I mean, it's a pretty cool cape, honestly. It is. It's actually way better than fur cape and anything else. And that's not even the ultimate gear you can get. It's the ultimate cape you can get, because there's no other cape that's even higher than that. Either way, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and finish upgrading, and I will see you there later. Okay, so we're here, and I'm going to say something, though, before we go into this. Yeah, you don't actually have to be, with what I got on. As long as you're professional enough. I just put on the ultimate game. You don't need this armor, I don't think, to beat these guys, but you need to be powerful enough. So it probably would be better if you just went with the headgear if you're gonna do this normally. But if you're gonna do that, be a little bit more higher than level 28 because you're gonna get your butt handed to you plenty of times. These guys are not easy to beat. This is what I gave. Okay, I'm gonna go over what I gave them. I wound up giving Yamku and Taiho speed rings because they need them, otherwise they'll be too slow. And I gave everybody else power garbs. Everybody else pretty much has man gushes and master garbs except for Taiho and Yamku. As you know, that they both have master robes and silver hats, unlike anybody else. They do. Everybody else has silver hats. I mean, they all have silver hats. Excuse me. But there's only 4 characters in this entire party that actually has, I would say, entire game. But I could say that because that would be true right now because I haven't bothered to clip anybody else. But anyway, they all have master garb and power clubs. Other than that, everybody in the entire party all has about the same equipment except for the armor and the other 2. That's it, which is power gloves and master garb for the 4, and the 2 have master robe, silver hat. So the only thing that is that these guys have 2 different armor ratios, and sort of is the 4 ones. So, yeah. Anyway, make sure you save at wherever you gotta go at before you do this. I'm gonna say if you're doing this normally, which I recommend that you do, you save normally at whether it's at the HQ or it's wherever, because you don't have a save point here. That's if you don't have save states. So. Hello there. We're running things around here. Now, if you come in here earlier, I think at some point or another, with Taiho and them, they came a little bit of different dialogue as well. But right now, we're ready for a death battle! Oh, sorry, wrong place. Hey, Anji, you're just wasting away. Why don't you give us a hand? Wasting away? Me, watch your mouth. I'll show you who's wasting away. Get ready to fight. Yeah. We'll just refuse to fight. Heh, very smart. You can talk to them again and you can get to a fight, but we're not gonna do all that. We're just gonna go in here and put it all. I forgot to do something here. Sorry. Let's talk to this guy again, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's just the best way to go fast forward through it all. Alright, then the Narno don't pull any punches. Now, the thing about this fight is that it's difficult, and that what you gotta focus on doesn't matter who you do it with, as long as you can take them all out. Ultimately, is what you gotta do. But unfortunately, you gotta focus on what you can. And the ratio is it's random. Who's got to go down first and second. The third one doesn't matter. And you have a time limit when you start fighting. Or that should be why they have the same music as if they're normal enemies, but they're not. I mean, not enemies. I mean, regular enemies, but whatever. So I always go after, like, this guy right here. Make this guy attack with Rainstorm. Make you attack Leonardo, Anji. Make you use against that guy. There you go. Good. We can't send them, though, so there's no point in even talking about what their HP is. I don't even know what they are, and I'm not going to tell you, because I'm not going to look it up. Again, without a way to actually know specifically within the game, whether it's cheat codes or not, I'm just not going to bother to tell you. Oh, I forgot that we needed healing items, but oh well. We should be okay. We'll do that to that guy there. And I'll attack Anji. Or no, I'll attack Kanak. Just go all out. Because, yeah, you gotta be able to attack them fast enough. Okay. Yeah! We did it! That was not bad at all. I usually come up around here about 40 or 30, somewhere in there. That's what I normally do. I mean, it's the first time I've ever done this, I believe, at level 28 for these two guys. But either way, we did good. We did good. I could obviously take off the armor if I wanted to. And we were good. We were good there. I actually also normally come in here with enough medicine to survive with, but like enough a balance of mega medicine and on all my characters, well as a regular potion that's only got 6 of them. But other than that, I mean, anyway, not bad. Taiho sounds like fun. I understand how you feel. Let's teach those Imperials a lesson. Let's teach those Imperials a lesson. What about you two? Leonardo, connect. If you go, we go too. Of course. Anji joins. Leonardo joins. Kanak joins. I don't know why. Yeah, well, whatever. It doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, that's them out of the way. Now we can get rid of. Well, I haven't actually gotten. I've not even gotten Kirkus yet up to level 40 yet, but I will. So anyway, yeah. I'm gonna go back to the castle here. And basically, do a few things before we end the video, because I'm gonna show you where they're at right now. Not that it really matters, but we got like maybe possibly one more bonus video coming up just to do a one session. But other than that, let's just show you where they're at. You can tell that Lorelai's here. That's Lorelai. And now they're in here with the other bandits that we've had to capture and rescue. These guys we had to just like basically win a fight against, defeat them in order to get them recruited. But we had to have Taiho and Yamku, which I'm just going to tell you this right now. They're both back in the second game, Yamku and Taiho. But there's a thing about Yamku that you're going to want to be very aware of, because this is the only game you want to take, because you might as well take advantage of while you can. I don't mean like where you have to just like take, battles unless you just want to, constantly with, wow, it really has to rain, don't it? Constantly interrupt me, shut up! Talk over me like that again, son of a bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyhow, so, I don't mind the rain, I really don't. It's just when it tries to override me, bastard. Anyway. So at this point, we also want to actually heal up, which we will do. And that's what I suggest you do. And if you're running low on medicine, and this is the only game, I think they do it in the second one, but I'm not sure if it's too good. I don't know, I don't never really try it, but anyway. Well, you can dump your items that are like limited, like let's say you're down to 1 or 2 or even 5, for crying out loud, of medicines, depending on what you have, like Mega Medicine. If it goes down to 2, you can renew it, and that's in your, your items. I'll show that in a little bit here, just a wee little bit. Let's see. Let's go to, oh God. Yeah. Now we should be fully healed up, and yet we are. And that was all for free, which is what I recommend you do if you're low on money, that is. And especially if you're not having any luck with the gambling game so that you can get it. Because, for right now, that's the only way to get money if you don't want to grind it for it. Which I never recommend you grind for money. Unless you just need a little bit. That's fine. But other than that, there's no point in trying to grind for money ever in a game. There's not like ever no point to grind for money because it takes too damn long, and in the wrong process, you're overkilling your character for every stage, and it's not good. Because if you want to play a game to its fullest potential, where you take your time like you're supposed to do normally, you don't want to do it that way. But if you don't care, then go for it. I do care, though. That's why I kind of play it my simple way. So, anyway, we're going to go to the second floor here before we end the video. And we're going to basically drop our medicine here. We didn't even have to, thankfully, use up anything that I know of. Well, no, wait a minute. I think we had to use we used the Mega Medicine, which is fine. And what it does is it restocks it back up. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, I'm also going to get rid of those two. I'll go ahead and put the medicine on them. Not that I'm ever going to use them again, but yeah, whatever. Now let's see here. Yeah, don't worry about those extra items. We hardly ever need this, only when you have enemies that attack with poison. And the thing about poison enemies that even attack that, they're hardly really around, so you don't hardly ultimately wind up using this. So there's not much point in worrying about it. So don't worry about it. Dun, 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 dun. Same thing goes for the second game. But, you know. Ah, yes. See that right there? You may not notice it, but boom. See, now I have full Mega Medicine. And I can do that. I can do this. Oh, and I can do that. I don't know where the regular medicine went to. We'll keep it open. Okay. Boom, ba da 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 da. If I'd have kept that code active, you know what it would have done? It would have kept everything at 99, which is a good thing. But the bad thing is that I don't want to keep it on all the time when I have no point in doing so. So where the hell did the regular medicine go to? That's my question. It should be like somewhere in the beginning or something. Because sometimes, see the way the whole entire setup does, it does it like differently each time. But it's ultimately, you know, it does about like, bandana always comes in here. I don't know if, it's not always 4 headband, but you know, then where the hell did medicine go? Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Okay. Did I not sacrifice my medicine in here? Okay. That is just absolutely freaking weird. I think the game's glitching out because there should be regular medicine in here for like, I don't know, 100 and something. Probably not seeing it here. No, I'm not. These items right here, don't worry about them because, you know, we'll go more of them later. Oh, crap. I think we... never mind. Come on, seriously, where's my medicine at? I guess I'll have to go buy some because that's just ridiculous. Not that it matters or anything, but yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I swear, if it would have been a snake and it still bit me, I still wouldn't have known. So, unfortunately, those would have shields, and there are more than one anyway. Yeah, they can only hold up to so many items, and that's it. I mean, not... This game is weird that way. I kind of like this kind of setup, but the difference is that I don't really care for, like, you know, other items. What I don't like as well is that you cannot... I'm just going to spoil it for you right now. The second game, I'm going to tell you right about it right now. You have a choice. You can either have medicine or you can have a full equipment. And when I first played it, I was like, yeah, probably it'll be okay. And then, yeah, it was okay most of the time. But it wound up being like, well, how do I use medicine? And the first time I actually played it, let me get medicine anyway, which I don't know what that was about. It might have been just a game glitch or something from the actual CD game. Because, yes, I played it legitimately on console. Off of the CD itself. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. But yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, the game itself, I mean, it's absolutely wonderful. I love both games. But the thing I don't like about it is the whole arrangement of, as well as the storage system. And I'm gonna go, well, you know what, actually I'm gonna go ahead before I save and turn this off. Let's go ahead and buy these guys some medicines. No, we're gonna do that one way. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna take them out of the party. That's what we're gonna do. And then I don't remember what else we were doing here, but we're gonna take them out of the party anyway. Needless to say. And I'm gonna put back in. I'm Oh, that's right. I forgot our floor has been changed. Unlike in the original file, which it can upgrade anyway, but it just won't be half as good as this. Again, because with this file, we actually are recruiting 100 Stars of Destiny. Not that it makes a difference for the game, because I've already got one set up aside just for that. As I think I do. I think I still have it. I'm not sure. Anyway, change party members? No. Might as well get it used to, like, because what this does is it helps you out. You don't really know it because at the time when this game came out, you didn't even know it. But yeah, you might as well get used to the secondary guide that actually, gives you party members. And by that, of course, that'll actually change. And, well, we now actually have... By the way, those guys are party members as well, but we don't need to worry about them. We can worry about them at another time. But for right now, I'm going to get out Pawn and basically Kirkus, because we're going to get them leveled up. And then when I get Pawn to at least level 30, which is what I recommend you do, yeah, you don't have to go any further. You can go up to 40 if you want to, but it's not really necessary. But either way, it has to do with a certain battle that's coming up anyway. Otherwise, I wouldn't mess with the guy. That includes upgrading his weapons to max. So, yeah, that's the deal. And I will definitely do it off screen when I have a little bit more time on my hands. Because right now, I'm tired. And I am not satisfied with the bowls I got in the mail because they're really small. I mean, literally, I was expecting maybe a medium, or hoping for a medium size or a bigger bowl than that. That's just ridiculous. You can't get that much food in it. But, oh well. It doesn't even look like it's microwave safe, but what do I know? Anyhow, this has been DaBLackKing Plays. It's a Cold 1. In the next episode, we'll finish up doing some more bonus stuff, and then in another one after that, we'll do some actual playing around. So, yeah, later. Bye-bye.